Welcome to this edition of the First Aid Show. In this edition we're going to have a look at this soft T tourniquet. Now the soft T tourniquet is very similar to the cat tourniquet, but it's got a couple of design features that are different. With the actual tourniquet, how it's actually secured is a little bit different, because with this one you wind it round and then you have to apply the peg here into this metal clip. Now this is a little bit harder to use than the cat tourniquet, but it still works very, very effectively. Just here you've got a clip which holds it in place and the strap. Now it's harder to apply this onto yourself if you needed to, but it can be done. It's just a little bit more fiddly to actually pull this through this buckle in order to tighten it up. But how we actually use it is very, very similar. You'll open up the tourniquet so that it will slide over an arm or a leg. We then slide that over the arm. Remembering, look at where the joint is. We want to pop it 5 centimeters above. We then need to pull it tight. Once it's tight, we can then take the toggle here, wind it round. And we keep winding it round until it's very tight. Clip it in place, and then the tourniquet is on. Now if you put this onto a real person's arm, it's going to be a lot tighter than this, but it's harder to do it on this training arm here. But you will need to apply a lot of pressure. Once you've applied it onto their arm, you need to note the time. And with this one, there's a little tag on the end of the tourniquet where you can write the time. This is a little bit harder because if the tag was here, it's much easier for the doctor to see, but most doctors will know that the time's been written somewhere, so you can pop it down on there. It stays in place. It's only removed by a doctor in a hospital. We're not taking these off ourselves as first aiders. Once you put it on, assess whether the bleeding has stopped. Check the pulse. If it has stopped the bleeding, then you can treat what you've got here. If it hasn't stopped it, then obviously you need to look at other ways like second tourniquets or hemostatic dressings or direct pressure. And finally, if you practice with one of these on a fake arm or a drain pipe or something like that, you need to reset it ready for use. So you can see the materials out here. We need to pull that back. So all you do is pull that through so it's laying flat, and then you can fold the tourniquet up and then get that ready for use for next time.